I am good.
Okay, here we
Sorry
go.
about that. Just fixing the stream.
Support start in, DPS start out. DPS. 1, 2. Left and right. Go. Light parties. Supports in. DPS. Dodge 1, then light parties. One and 3. Move. Spread out. Stun. Stun. Last two are going to be knockbacks. Here. Biscuit Maker next. Go ahead and get to East-West groups.
What for?
2 and 4.
It's okay. I saw you coming.
Oh, no. He did not sprawl.
Rip. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong voice.
Out, then in. Go. Out. In. Alright. And that's going to B side. South is going towards B. That was out, then in. Supports in. pass. Dodge 1. And 2. And that's going to D side. North is going to D, south is going to B. North side. Orient around the square. See who gets the marker. Supports out. Sprawl, you're in the wrong spot. Yes out. 1 and 2. Alright, going to B side. And it was out then in. In.
Got her.
Bloody Scratch, then Mouser 2. Four and 2. 2 and 4. Go. Spread out. Knock back.
Roll stack.
Set. Stun.
Going far.
Rolls. Knock back. The last 2 of the group hits.
Just gonna stay here for both of them.
That works. And this is stun for Mickey. Biscuit Maker next. Go get the east-west groups.
Four.
2 and 4.
Whenever.
Yeah, Dev, don't move back during that. Alright. East-west groups. Melee, make sure to get the first tether. King grab tether. Pop in one. Bremo step out. Bremo step out. Okay.
Thank you for the reminder.
Just push buttons. Alright.
It's all over. Until next time.
We were still cycling through the rings. Everything else, I believe, was free greed.
God, I have so many tabs open. Why are there so many of these tabs open?
We need to do Firefox thing where you click and close duplicate tabs now.
Oh, why would I close tabs?
I get how you people can have a bajillion tabs.
I might need them later.
Ugh.
Like all these full heals in my inventory. I might need them for the boss later.
I bought the ring, so we are done cycling. It is alt jobs. If you have a preference for them, speak up. Otherwise, it's free greed.
All right. Real quick, Dev, do you need anything for small fellow?
I could use the earring.
All right. Give the earring to Dev. Everything else, free greed.
That was the thing I rolled a 99 on.
Oh, good.
Oh, thank you, Alicia. I was about to add free lot for items.
It wasn't me.
Oh,
But then who was?
May-
Oh,
maybe I did do that then?
So also, Brahma, the thing about the bajillion tabs,
Hmm.
and this kind of makes it worse, is like, so I think I have like 30 or 40 tabs open, but 10 of them are the exact same thing. I just was too lazy to find where the tab was, so
my
I just
God.
opened it again.
I just close my browsers like a human being every so often.
I mean, I do that too, and then I resume the previous session
Ugh.
afterwards.
Gah.
Yeah, see?
Ugh.
See, I get anxiety when I have too many tabs open.
Yes, that's my problem.
I get performance problems when I have too many tabs open, but it doesn't stop me.
That's what she
How
said?
many books do people have for one?
For one,
I think this should be our 7th clear. No,
Yeah.
8th. Right, I missed a day.
yeah,
Yeah, that was 8.
Do you need 2? Do you need 3 or 4 for the
you
item?
need 3.
Three.
It's
For
3. So
for-
we should do.
Do
We should do at least one more clear.
Well, I was going to ask, do people want to do one more clear and then stop, or do they just want to keep going for the foreseeable future for one?
I don't know if we're gonna watch
We
anything.
clear it fast enough that it's not so bad at the moment.
All right.
I
We'll
would
we'll
not-
stop one whenever we decide to stop 2 then.
Hold on, give me a moment.
I was just saying, like, yeah, this
Oh
is...
right, it's a pain in the ass. I can't look at this. I wanted to see what I had like scrounged up as far as overspill for other classes. But I don't actually have any healers at 100, so I can't see.
Wish I could glamour plate hair color.
That'd be cool.
Instead, I'm stuck with pink hair until we clear 4.
I think it kind of works.
Well, maybe not with this yellow, but in
It's
general
alright.
it works. Also,
Oh,
Rogan
yeah.
apparently cannot get the exact shade of pink that the Makote girl has.
Well, no, she has special hair
Oh.
and eyes.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I guess
But-
there's a bunch of unique hair in Solution 9.
Hmm.
yeah,
I
they
uploaded
have
a,
brighter palettes than we do.
I uploaded a copy of the raid to YouTube, and it copyright strikes me for the music.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
It's 14 music though.
Yeah, but it depends on the song.
Splash spread later. In, then out and spread. Dev, you'll be moving a little bit north in our spot. Out.
Here comes a fearsome venom strike!
Next is sides, then partners. Partners. Buster. First live.
Hope you're ready for me to steal your heart.
You're a 2-stack.
It's an outer stage.
She's definitely feeling your love.
Your cards.
Challenger, resist the irresistible? I know I
In.
can't.
I'll make you mine.
I get this one, Miggy.
Vessel
Take it,
scroll.
Mickey.
There's one in the back.
Somebody's
Gonna
gonna have to take that.
And this, Miggy, over here.
I've got it.
I'll get scroll.
Out. Make your way north. Watch the little hearts. Give them all due caution. Stack coming out. Watch the little hearts. One coming through the stack. Several coming through the stack. Alright. Keep dodging little hearts. There's a couple more. Center stage. Out. Cardinals. Good.
Is everyone having a good time?
Buster next.
I'm having so much fun. Aren't you?
Alarm pheromones 1.
Is for brilliant.
What's this? Honeybees
1,
changed
2,
the routine.
3, 4. Couple more. Good. Second alive.
Getting started.
One's under the boss. Zero's south. What was that splash or draw?
I'll call it later.
Obedient little
Okay.
bee.
In.
Under than partners.
Partners. Out. Partners.
Your support means the world to me, everyone.
Alarm pheromones 2. Go ahead and get to your roll sides.
No hard
splash later. Spread later.
Careful now. This is
First one's
very,
out.
very deadly.
Seconds.
I may have been too far over. I'm not sure.
No, you're good. Thirds.
It's not me. It's not me yet.
Stacks.
This may sting a little.
Buster next. Something in spread. Line and spread. Red. Third live coming soon.
We're just getting started.
This is the defamation combos. Supports at first defamations. Spread later. Center stage. Out. Cardinals. DPS in. Course. Outer stage combo. Intercards. In.
So
DPS
explain.
out.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Where-
There's
somebody
something
step in
going
it,
on
somebody.
with my- there's something
Somebody
going
already
on
did.
with my connection.
Shush, shush. In, then out and spread. Spread.
Dev, can you get him?
Extra bit, extra bit.
I've got him.
Wow,
Just
I'm
right.
sorry. Something's
No,
going on with
I
my
can-
connection.
Okay.
limit.
Buster.
This will break you to a bloody pulp.
Rotten Heart next.
Nobody feels the spotlight.
Clock spots. Remember to move in when your thing hits 6. And big heals. She's got 2 stacks.
Royce and Sprawl in. Brainamp and Keen are next. Brainamp and Keen go. Me and Gaston are next.
Enough is enough. Get off my stage.
Me and Gaston should go. And merge.
One more raid wide. Push buttons.
It's curtains for you.
I need to. There's something going on with my connection. I need to relog. Start up Mudfish.
No worries. I'll be back in a minute. I need to get a napkin.
Alright, logging back in.
I am back. Sorry about that. My attempt to eat a sandwich ended up causing a mess.
Failure.
Well, it was a toasty sandwich, so...
That sounds good. I mean, my dinner was freezer
Okay,
crab
let's hope
cakes.
this works.
Food check.
Yes, has food in my inventory.
Keen, I like your portrait.
Thank you. I felt inspired.
It's quite good.
Let's put on a lovely show for the audience.
Spread later. Line and spread. Spread.
Here comes a fearsome venom strike!
In, then out, and partners. Out. Partners. Buster.
Hope you're ready for me to steal
stage.
Oh, she's definitely feeling your love.
Intercards.
Can the challenger resist the irresistible?
In.
No, I can't.
I'll make you mine.
Thank you. Right under me.
I got a key. Watch the little hearts. 2s go north. Stack coming out. Watch the little hearts. There's a couple coming through. More hearts. Center stage. Out. Cardinals.
Is everyone having a good time?
Buster.
I'm having so much fun. Aren't you?
First alarm pheromones.
B is for brilliant.
What's this?
1,
B has
2,
changed her routine.
3, 4. Two more.
We're just getting started.
One's under the boss, 0 south. Partners later.
Who's my obedient little bee?
Line and partners. Partners.
Your support means the world to me, everyone.
Alarm pheromones 2. Go ahead and get to your roll sides.
No hard feelings if I kill you.
Partners at the end. First marker's coming out.
This is very, very deadly.
Second.
Right, Mickey.
Third.
Oh. Let's see what I've done.
You got room key. Good. Stacks.
This may sting a little.
Buster.
What a clash! Neither side is willing to yield.
Something in partners.
Ooh, I got
Line and partners. Partners. Third live. Coming soon. Defamation combos. Supports have first defamations. Be spread at the end. Outer stage. Intercards. In. Supports out. DPS in. DPS towers. Center stage. Go out. Cardinals. Supports in. DPS out. Towers. Line and spread. Red.
Your support means the world to me, everyone.
Buster next.
B will bait you to a bloody pulp.
And Heart next. Go get to your clock spots.
Nobody steals the spotlight from me.
First pair, Sprawl and
Yeah, Mickey.
That's good.
Second pair is me and Gaston. Go. Third pair is going to be Royce and Brandon. In.
Yay.
It's for shit on my stage.
I can barely keep my eyes open. It's like, because I skipped my nap because I was waiting on a call that never came, and
Oh.
my allergies are also killing me, so I'm just...
Well, you just need some of this champion mentality I'm drinking.
Okay, so last time we did tanks and healers, it was supposed to be DPS. This time it's supposed to be DPS. So I don't have anything here that I need. It doesn't look like Morgana needed anything besides glam / eye level. Miggy, did you get the boots yet?
Yeah, I've got the boots. The only thing that I need is a glaze, but I can always buy one. I'm fine with buying it.
Keen, it looks like you have boots as well and didn't want anything else.
Yeah, don't want any more left side gear.
Okay, so
Dev.
because I think that healers also have everything they need in the tanks.
No, I need a glaze.
I need a glaze.
I
As
think
far
we
as
all
the
need glaze.
head, hands, feet.
Yep.
I could
Yeah, I'm
use
good on
boots.
those.
Okay. Give Dev the boots. And unless anyone says otherwise, the head and hands are free greed.
All right, tombstone. I think we gave Dev the tombstone last time.
Yeah.
Do you need another one?
No.
Does anybody need another one?
I could take it for Dancer if no one else needs it.
Yeah, I mean the tombstone is just free greed, but
Yeah.
if somebody needs it for a sub weapon, feel free to need on it.
I will take it then, or I'll roll off whoever else needs it. Cool.
And the glaze
All right.
goes to DPS.
Yep. Morgana and Miggy have already gotten a glaze. Ian, did you already get one?
No, I got skipped because I was out that 1 week. Do you need a glaze? Do we want to just roll
Yeah,
off on it?
Yeah, we're just rolling off on it.
All right. Sounds good.
I would have been skipping previously just because I didn't have anything to spend it on.
Well, I didn't even buy the ring yet. I should probably have done that.
Give me just a moment, sorry. Alright, I was alt-tabbed and typing.
I think summer's finally over. I'm cold.
Rip.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we had rain this morning and our high was 70. It was actually quite nice.
Yeah, like the weather at the beach last week was like high 70s, low 80s, and it was very nice.
Yeah, it's freezing for the beach.
I know.
Problem
it was
is,
nice without the sun.
for me, the winter isn't really cool. Not because it's not cold outside. It's just because of sun problems in where my room is situated.
Yeah.
It's like I have like a westish and a southish facing window, and the angle of the sun, it's directly through both when it's going up and going down.
It does. I think everything should be more or less the same.
Yeah, just to confirm, when we do the T on the wall, Morgana
Yeah.
is to the left, yeah?
Yes. Yep. And once again, your partner is me for everything.
Yep.
The brute bomber has muffled its way into the ring! Even I felt that one.
First lariat.
But the challenge is still standing.
Out and spread. Go out. Get west. Then spread. Spread. Good. Raid wide then towers. North, south. Moss. draft in the second lariat.
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel! No more distractions!
In and partners. Knockback and partners. Knockback. Partners. Raid wide then Buster. Tag team next.
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those element links!
Go into one. Go. In and spread. Good. Raid wide then bombs.
You should know that I have a short fuse!
Supports have shorts. DPS out. Knockback in partners. Knockback. Partners.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard!
Fuse field. Be out of the middle.
The infernal
Too late.
fuse field!
Alright, supports have shorts. We've
Just
got
a long.
Are they done? Is it over already?
Just go ahead and wall it.
I thought me and Brainamp were B or C for bombs there.
That should be right, yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure because I found a key
For
at C.
short bombs?
When it
No,
was long bombs.
you are West group.
You're A or D.
Yeah, you are D or A.
Oh, okay.
You are the leftmost, because the pairs are A, B, and C, D. So you're always the left westmost one of the pair.
Okay. I
So,
just
A or
thought
D.
I was. Oh, I thought I was just paired with Brainamp, but you didn't do it like that.
Yeah.
No problem.
Well, Brainamp is also taking those.
I go to B or C because that's just how we've worked out between Bremer and I.
Yeah,
It's-
because I'm normally at A already, so I'd have to run really far for both of mine, and he's normally at C, so
Oh, okay.
it's just an easier
it's-
counterclockwise move if we need to.
No problem.
We all good?
Now I
who-
know.
Who had a not ready?
Yeah,
No, that was
the-
me.
Cool.
He's good. Spread out. Go out. Get south, then spread. Spread. Raid wide, then towers. North, south.
Don't mind me.
Draft, then second lariat.
Out of the way, tin can. My word, he just assaulted the referee. The scoundrel. No more distractions.
Partners in. Knockback and partners. Knockback. Partners. Raid wide, then Buster. Careful, English. Tag team next.
Now we're playing by my rules. Ho ho! Chain the outback. There's no escaping those adamant links.
Going to one after. Go. Out and spread. Out. Raid wide, then bombs.
You should know that I have a short fuse.
Supports have shorts. DPS out.
God damn it.
Knockback and partners. Knockback. Partners.
They're back on their feet. What grit?
At the center.
This is going to be
His field. Be out of the middle.
the infernal
DPS have shorts.
the challenger respond.
Royce other side. 2. Wait for heals. 3. 4. 5.
Fine.
I'll get there.
6.
7. Eight.
Buster next. Second draft and Bombarian special.
The fruit bomber is embiggening himself. Get ready for an explosion of pain.
Partners at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, out. In. Knockback and partners. Partners.
Alright, fuse
You
and
take
tag
that
team.
beam. Or
Start towards one side. See who you're chained to. Too far. With a
Oh,
1,
I-
or 4, 4.
The challenger went down hard.
Away, then spread.
Yep, Weston spread.
Just limit after this.
Spread. Raid wide. And first invuln buster.
Thank you for the reminder.
Spinny attack next. Start at 2.
Dev, you'll be at D.
Through the middle to your clock spot. Second hit.
In and partners.
Partners.
Amazing. The challenger saw straight through it.
Alright, Barber's Barrage again.
Hit second towers. I'll just go ahead and take him.
There you go.
North south. Towards the middle. Towards 2 side.
Stay.
What?
Stay.
A vicious blow.
Alright, next Buster coming. We are actually not going to make DPS.
Alright.
They're still in it, but for how long?
But keep pushing buttons. Actually, it's close.
Yeah, just keep pushing buttons.
Idiot once he starts.
Yeah, Keen, when you get a sec, push limit.
Hey.
Oh, never mind.
One.
Sorry.
2, 3.
Super close.
Woohoo! I got my clear now.
Yeah.
That DPS check is a lot more generous than the last.
Somebody missed their tower is the only thing I can say.
Yeah.
And that doesn't do a DPS down at just the dot.
Well, it's a dot, but it killed me.
I for some reason didn't get knocked back. And
That happen.
I
That
was
can
in the
happen
tower.
if you're slightly late. That can happen.
And sometimes it's just internet
Like
hiccups.
No,
yeah.
it's not internet hiccups. It's entirely due to did you get snapshot in the tower or not? If you didn't get knocked back, it's because you didn't get in the tower fast enough. That's why it exploded, because somebody wasn't in there. You didn't get knocked back, it was you.
The snapshot happens before the towers disappear. So
yeah,
because I had it happen when I was rezzed. And
All right, is
Whatever.
gear time? Is this tank healer or we're still doing DPS?
I want neither of these.
I believe we are tank heal. Well, this is the second time we've cleared, so it's tank healer.
Yeah.
I think we both need pants.
All right. Yeah, tanks want legs.
Yep.
And as far as body goes, it doesn't look like healer.
I want it.
Oh, okay. Then you take it.
All right, Royce is doing some spell speed thing.
All right, Sprawl gets the chest, and Brema and I are rolling off on legs.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
All right, and then whichever you didn't win, roll off on the solvent and then twine. So solvent first.
Okay.
So
Guess
Royce
I get
gets
to
the
twine
twine.
then.
Did we want to take a picture with Brimmer in small pillow?
Honestly,
No, we'll.
Let's not worry about it.
I
It's
don't
fine.
I don't have it in me.
We can do it another week when Brain App's not so dead if we feel like it.
And when we have Morgana here.
Dead amp.
Yeah. Give me a sec to upgrade my stuff, and it's break
Well,
time.
yeah,
No
that'd be
worries.
nice.
It is absolutely break time.
I'm really glad that I am so not used to hitting limit. Because otherwise I may have nailed it too impulsively too soon.
I am enjoying a cool and delicious Coke Zero with Oreo.
Are you
Hey,
serious?
so am I.
Like,
They-
I'm sorry, what?
Is it
Coke-
Coke Zero and Oreos or Coke
Yeah.
Zero flavored?
No, it's
Oreo?
it's
It's
Oreo.
It's
flavored
both.
Coke Zero.
Yeah, and
It's
there's
both.
Yeah, there's Oreo that's flavored like Coke, and now there's Coke that's flavored like Oreo.
I have to
And
say,
they're both
you're
pretty
right.
good.
It's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The Coke flavored Oreos are very interesting, and I would recommend trying them.
So
They've
Brema,
got Pop Rocks in them.
it's like a mild cream soda that, through whatever magic, about a half second after you take a sip, gives you the cocoa flavor of an Oreo, and it is distinctly not unpleasant.
It is one of the least offensive flavors that Coke has come out with.
Oh yeah, because I think my dad called the Diet Coke with lemon. I think like Diet Coke with like cleaner or something.
There's
If I see it, I'll try it, but
Have
I
you
don't know
tried
if it's
any
like
of
anywhere.
the new like
Hold on.
Coke
You said least
charcoal?
offensive Coke flavor, but how dare you besmirch Crystal when that's Pepsi? Shit.
That's
Pepsi,
Pepsi.
yeah.
No.
Fuck
Crystal
no.
Pepsi owns.
Like if you've ever had like the Stardust Coke or the other.
Yeah.
Oh my
limited
god, those are
special
so
edition ones.
disgusting.
Well, no, it's the same basis as Coke with Oreo.
Wasn't
I
there
guarantee
a,
it.
wasn't
Well,
there
no.
a Coke attempt at Crystal Pepsi?
No,
I don't think so.
there was no clear Coke.
Ugh.
I think the only like kind well, it's not even a weird flavor is like the flavored sodas. I do like this is the cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper or whatever. But if I see it, maybe if I stop in a gas station side this week, I'll see if I can find the
It,
Oreo Coke and try it.
you know, it's interesting. It's not going to be a permanent flavor.
Yeah.
So knowing that, it's worth trying just because you're not going to have the opportunity in
You
the
mean
future.
the cookie flavored soda isn't gonna last?
What about the soda flavored cookies? You gotta try them as well.
That's got some more staying power, I think.
I mean, Oreo already keeps so many different flavor varieties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've basically
I
got
mean-
a whole section at my local grocery store with all the varieties.
It's
of Oreo.
amazing how good, like, how much Coke flavor they actually got into the Oreo. But it's probably because they just filled all the cookie batter with the...
Well,
Instead of using corn
Coke
syrup,
spices.
they used the Coke spices, yeah.
it also helps that there is just a large range of cola flavored like candy to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same flavoring.
Right. I'm just saying that doing it to a biscuit.
Hey,
I'm calling it a biscuit.
Nagishu,
Ooh.
Yeah.
I got bad news for your theory.
What theory?
Well,
Game theory.
his theory about the sugar, because are you aware of what sugar they use to create Oreos?
Yeah, corn syrup.
Yeah, so it still has.
Well, no, I'm just saying that they would probably replace the corn syrup from the cookies with the corn syrup flavored Coca-Cola mix for that
That's
half of the
not
cookie.
how that works, really.
Mm.
Also, you can't tell the difference between corn syrup and cane sugar. You may think that you can, but you can't.
There have been blind taste tests done, and no, people legit can't tell.
I can tell because one tastes American.
Where a taste difference exists, it can be discerned. It is easily explained by the fact that Coke, and actually most sodas, use regional variations in the recipe. And also depending on whether it's being bottled in aluminum or glass or plastic.
Mm.
Plastic's the worst.
Plastic's always worst.
Plastic is the worst. Followed by can, followed by bottle. But buying bottled Coke is
remains?
fucking expensive.
Is it just direct from the fountain?
Just pull up to the fountain machine at the restaurant and park your mouth underneath it.
I'm just reminded of the goon who had the backpack machine to siphon.
Oh, that
fountain
was
beverages from the movie theater.
yes, the Mountain Dew.
The Mountain Dew Bandit.
Yeah, the Mountain Dew.
I've never heard this.
Baja Blast.
There was a guy who had he had built himself a concoction, which was just like a Camelback, like one of those backpack water packs,
Right.
but with a cup and then an intake in the bottom of the cup and a hose like running through his sleeve, so that he would walk up and look like he was.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Cup.
Cybershell did a really good video on it.
And
Was
he
it
would just
Cybershell?
It was Cybershell who he did a video on it. I don't think it was him.
Okay.
yeah, I get the
Operation
idea.
Soda Shell.
Image, yeah.
It is a very good video as well. And then the guy's like, "What the fuck am I going to do with 4 liters of Baja Blast?"
I mean,
And
that's,
like, people didn't find it suspicious he was sitting there filling just a single cup for maybe
No one.
bit
It's a
too long.
movie theater. Nobody pays attention.
They're not
thing.
paid enough.
I think it was a Taco Bell.
Yeah, no, the original discussion was a Taco Bell, and the fact of the matter is, it doesn't take that long to fill 4 liters up at the dispensing rate of those things, and nobody's going to notice as long as you're not making a big production out of it.
How much did this hold?
What, like,
I mean, if you went up to a fountain machine and just held the lever down, like, how much is in there?
The way a fountain machine works is that there is a water source
Mhm.
a CO2 source to carbonate it, and syrup, which is most days now places use high density syrup. Uh, and essentially the fountain just mixes the three together as it dispenses. So it's hard to say how much is in there because it's basically when either the water supply, which is probably city water, or the syrup pack, which is enough to dispense like however many hundreds of gallons, or the CO2, which again is enough to carbonate, hundreds of gallons. I don't know. I'm sure there is an answer to that question, but a single pack of syrup lasts weeks of like regular use.
Years if you get it for personal use.
They have an expiration.
I know. Yeah, I do like basically like Italian sodas, which is basically just
Oh, yeah.
seltzer water and syrup for like most of my drinks.
Speaking
Like,
of a delicious Oreo flavored Coke,
What is this one of Greg's cursed concoctions?
no, I just opened up a can.
Oh, you get it in cans? I had to go to the like 20 ounces by the checkout just to be able to find it.
We
Like,
got
it was already in
the
my grocery store shelves.
6-pack mini cans.
oh, I should maybe stop at Giant tomorrow and see if they have that. If not, I've got
See,
any gas at some point
The
this week.
extremely cursed thing is you need to do what Robokai did and dip the Oreos in the Coke.
Well, I should have done that while I had the Oreos.
God.
Oh, that was a thing to come back to.
My mother would eat Coke with Oreos for breakfast sometimes.
Breakfast of champions.
Your mother
So-
was in her 20s at one point.
So I didn't mix them together, but there was a camp I went to, and you could get like basically whatever you wanted in the mornings. So I would get a bowl of Cocoa Puffs. I don't think I even got milk in it, just a dry bowl of Cocoa Puffs and Surge. Didn't mix them, but that was my breakfast a couple mornings.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people sort of underrate dry cereal as a breakfast.
It's good.
Like as a kid, it was milk or nothing, but like I'll get a bowl of frosted mini wheats and just munch on them.
Yeah, I think these were Cocoa Puffs I normally got.
I did that in college.
I'm a Raisin Bran kind of person, so I kind of need the milk.
Yeah, Raisin Bran. I guess you could, but it's going to be kind of chewier than it.
It's
normally is.
going to be a tough chew, yeah.
Frosted mini wheats are the cereal of choice because, weirdly enough, just the regular frosted mini wheats have the lowest sodium per calorie of every cereal in the grocery store.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm not
You
terribly
bet your ass,
surprised.
6
but...
months ago, I went to the grocery store and inspected literally every item.
Bet your sweet Bippy. Actually, I should get some more cereal. I think I'm out.
Honestly, I think I kind of liked the frosted mini wheats better without milk.
Like they're fine as just like a snack.
Yeah, I can see them being fine.
Like I like Special K with a banana. You just kind of like get the Special K on the banana.
I am not a fan of banana.
Yeah, for me,
there's
like,
nothing wrong with it.
yeah.
What, banana flavoring?
The texture of banana bothers me.
I love banana.
I only like slightly unripe bananas. I don't like ripe bananas unless I make it into like banana bread.
You're gonna throw shade at me, but one of my
only-
favorite sandwiches to make is bacon, banana, and cheese.
Okay,
No
Elvis.
peanut butter? No, Elvis was bacon, peanut butter, and banana.
The only time I eat banana is when I
Close enough.
move and my new neighbor gives me a big loaf of banana bread.
Oh God, yes. Freshly baked banana bread is the thing that I will kill for.
I do make a pretty good banana bread. Do I have any bananas in the freezer? Maybe I'll make some
We
this
have
weekend.
frozen bananas specifically for banana bread.
Well, we get them at work, so sometimes if they don't all get eaten, I'll liberate the ones that are about to go bad and take them home and throw them in the freezer.
When we had an office and we had fresh fruits, it was gone before the morning ended.
Really, because whenever I've encountered fresh fruit in the office, people have just never eaten it fast enough, and you always have to like throw out half of it at the end.
Yeah,
of
but
the
we're
day.
in Canada. We actually like eating fruits. You know, we're not people who like to well, we are kind of people
that
who
is
like
some-
to eat
Is Magishi
Yeah.
being like
gigantic
racist? or
amounts of.
What is poutine? Could you
Look.
repeat
I
the
was
ingredients
about
of
to say,
poutine?
like, y'all are the ones who invented poutine.
Look, for breakfast we'll have a croissant and a banana. For lunch we'll have a fucking poutine. All right.
Yeah,
Terrine of poutine.
but again, like, what's in
Oh,
poutine
well-
again?
We will dip our banana into poutine.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure Magishi is in denial because of cultural expansionism. Canada's just little America.
No, it's northern Minnesota.
Migishu's in the French part of Canada, anyways.
Yeah. That's not real Canada.
All right.
I
Nobody's
mean,
saying
my
that.
region just got taken over by the.
I
Quebec
was
nationalists.
actually gonna-
Sorry.
I was
Sorry,
actually gonna watch some of
Migishi.
the video, but I didn't get around to it because I've been too
But
busy.
you,
so.
you did refer to an Oreo as a cookie and not a biscuit.
You're
It is a
biscuit.
cookie.
Look, I correctly identify what people mean when
What-
they say biscuit, depending on code switching.
What do you call biscuits?
Tim Tams.
No, I'm talking to Dev.
What do you mean?
Like,
Scones?
I don't
Scones,
even
yeah.
know. How to...
Yeah,
Scones. Okay.
that's the closest.
They're not
thing, I
actually the same
suppose.
thing, but they're similar enough that they'll use
Yeah.
the word.
Yeah.
Scones
Also-
are harder than.
Guess who forgot to turn their stream on?
That's
Or-
fine. I've been
yeah.
streaming.
Or otherwise, we just refer to them as American biscuits.
American biscuit. Well, that's the thing. Scones and American biscuits are not exactly the same
Correct.
No,
texture-wise.
Yeah.
We just went through that.
Yeah, Migishu, I don't know who do you think you're
I
lecturing
just
about it.
didn't. I didn't hear half of the conversation.
But that's
That
nothing new.
is not our fault.
Yeah.
The conversation happened.
Well, no, I heard Dev say, the closest thing would be.
That's enough.
All right, yeah.
Time for me to get utterly murdered.
Time for Thiccxion.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
She's grown wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Zzz.
Oh, what?
Zzz.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. And they're done! Is it over already?
Widening.
They're back on their feet! What grit!
Okay.
Get stuff done.
So she immediately does the wing laser thing from normal, but it also comes with side lasers. The side lasers will only hit either the front half or the back half of each square. The wing lasers are not nearly as nice. The pattern is it's not symmetrical horizontally.
And for that hit, they always spawn on the left side lasers.
Yeah, the first side lasers are always on the left, the second side lasers are always on the right.
Yeah, I tried looking to see if I saw anything, but I must have missed it.
Yeah. When you have to dodge to the side, sometimes, and in fact, it's about a 50-50. Sometimes the safe area is reasonably wide. Sometimes the safe area is all the way on the edge of the arena. So sort of keep an eye out for that. Don't worry about the thing with all the symbols.
Yeah.
That's its own thing.
Okay.
Also, for the you can go ahead and do the countdown. For the vertical lines on the floor that happened immediately after that, if it's either the 2 side ones or the 3 center ones explode. If the safe zone is the center, there is still a line going down the middle, so do not be directly center.
Okay.
And you can start off by pulling her like directly north, because
Okay.
she's just gonna
Oh,
teleport
right,
there
yeah.
first
She's
anyway.
just gonna hop right away anyway, yeah.
I will keep that in mind for next bowl.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Front. Gear towards 1, Brema. Back. In, back.
Ah.
DPS in. And
We're kind of spreading out in our own squares.
yeah. All right. Narrowing.
Okay, so this is, it alternates. It's going to be donut, then circle, then donut, then circle.
Dev, you got, yeah, there you go.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Got
I
bomb.
couldn't see if Brema had done that.
I did the in-out part. Whether or not I was in the right spots for it is the
Yeah,
other
there's a
question.
second thing that happens at the same time that
Yeah.
I didn't explain,
Back on
Yep.
their feet. One crit.
but I will wait. Alright. You start at A, everyone else starts at C.
Yep, everyone starts south.
He's gathering ether. But to what end?
2 and 4. Four. Spread.
Okay.
Oh my! The challenger
That's fine.
went
We
down
have not gotten any spread practice.
Yeah, we always get stacks.
Partners.
I weirdly tried to keep up with my normal rotation and sort of brain farted.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so the initial thing where she's doing the line lasers and then the 4 explosions, it's kind of random whether we have to do in or out. But in general, if you pretend like it's going to be in, you see how we've got like a 2x4 thing of squares?
Mhm.
Everybody just wants to be in their own square all of the time for that. Normally, you're going to be in the inner square, like 4 side.
One side.
I'm sorry,
I'm
one
with you.
side. Yeah, you'll be one side. Brain Amp will be 4 side. But there is no uptime strat for this. Sometimes you have to be out. So in that case, you go 1 square north, and then me and Magisha will take the close squares. And the same thing's happening in the south with the healers and the melee. Likewise, if we go out, you want to be in your square. So you're either in the close square or the far square on the outside. How to read that mechanic is kind of annoying and complicated, and you mostly don't really need to care because it's just going to be called supports in or DPS in.
That's the witch light, or is that before witch light?
Witch hunt.
That's the lines on the ground.
Yeah, the first
So-
witch hunt.
You, like Olish was saying, you're going to be in your square, and you'll dodge the lines. You either dodge all the way to the outside to dodge the center 3 lines,
Mhm.
or you'll be in your square like here-ish, but your square for the
Right.
inside. Don't be
Okay.
here because there is a line
Yeah.
going through the center.
Yeah, I remember that
After the first lines explode, all supports or all DPS will get hit with a forked lightning, and that means they can't get hit by her next mechanic. Her next mechanic is she'll have 3 diamonds appear on her head. If the diamonds are really close together, that means she targets the 4 closest people, and if the diamonds are spread apart with a line connecting them, that means she's targeting the 4 farthest people. So if Brainamp or Olesh, I forget who's actually called, sorry, but if one of them calls like supports in, that means you need to be far away. So what you would do is like normally.
Normally it'll be in
No.
the inner square,
Yeah.
like the force.
You'd just
square.
be swapping with your ranged Semigishu. You'd be taking his
me.
spot. Oh, Olesh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be on the west side, but you'll be near the edge of the arena instead of in the middle 4 squares. So, like normally you'll be, like closer to the boss like this, but instead you're just going to run back 1 square.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's if I say supports out.
Got it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna correct you because I figured you didn't mean it quite like that, but
Yeah, I'm.
If you're out, you're on the northernmost row. If you're in,
it.
you're in the
like the 1 square
The
or
inner
the
4
four.
squares.
but yeah, you're on the one side, and
Got it,
there's
okay.
nothing to Gishu because I can't remember things.
Got it.
It's fine.
For the other mechanic, and don't stress too hard about it now. It is a precise positioning thing. There is even a quiz thing in Rostrats. So that you
Yeah,
kind of
I know the
can-
guy who wrote it.
yeah, Cup Noodle is great. The positioning, the precise positioning, isn't going to make sense, but the explanation of what the boss does is the boss will simultaneously start casting a circle AoE or a donut, and also trigger to target the closest 2 people or the furthest 2 people. And then we'll repeat 4 times, but it alternates every time. So you don't need to know, you don't need to watch the chain of pattern. You only need to look at the first one, and then you know what all the others. And the other thing is, you don't even need to know about whether it's close or far for the targeting thing, because the way we do it, it literally doesn't matter.
Yeah, and it for you and I, Brema, it's always static. If it's narrowing, we start under the boss, and for second hits, we start we go to the edge of the
Like max melee or
no, not max melee, further
There's
than
4
max
hits.
I would let's just do what we did for us. Let's not worry about the mechanic. I would just when we get there, pay attention to how big the AoE is,
Yeah.
Okay.
like how much room you have.
Yeah, but basically close, mid is the pattern for
Yeah.
widening or narrowing.
Yeah, whether it's in or out, you want to be the closest for the first 2 hits, and then you don't want to be the closest or furthest for the second 2.
Got it. Okay.
This is-
All right, I'll give
yeah.
it a shot. See how I do.
For you
Yeah.
personally, the in or out neatly bisects the A marker.
Mm.
So if you're out, you need to be on the outer side of it. If you're in,
Nothing personal, but I must have your
well, like Greynam said, you just want to be way in.
It's a mechanic that looks scarier than it is, but the positioning or the actual order of your movements is static.
Yeah, the positioning is tight, but you only have to learn it once.
Okay.
I'm also going to be giving you a wide berth, so
Front of box. Out, front of box.
I see what you mean now.
Alright, supports in, DPS out. Alright, go to clock spots. Widening.
All right. Out first.
Keen, you are a little bit south.
Sorry, someone knocked on my door and distracted me. What was that? Was it too far
Go
south?
ahead, Mike. And sorry, I said you angled a little bit south, so you clipped Royce.
So, Brema, did you see like how big the out was?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what you want to do? So she's hitting 4 times, either out in out or in out
Right.
in out. And so for the first 2 hits, you and Brainamp want to be the closest to the boss. And then for the second 2 hits, you want to not be the closest to the boss, but you also don't want to be the furthest from the
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah.
If you, Brainamp, like, where do you stand for in? Because it's basically the same, just on the one side.
For in,
Yeah, if you're in and close, like for the
in-
first hit.
yeah, I stand right at the edge of her ring.
The inside edge.
Yeah, the inside edge of her ring, like just under her.
Yeah,
And-
it's the only one that you have to worry about is you and Brainamp. Like the other melees aren't going to be targeted, so you need to make sure that you are in, but not so in that you clip Brainamp.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
So-
be slightly under her ring, and then for widening, I'm basically just like right here at the very edge
Yeah.
of that circle.
Be on the outside edge of your
Yeah.
one marker.
And
Now that's
the circle from the edge, goes to the edge of these 4 squares.
Yeah, like I noticed that, so I kind of know that range already.
and that's only
the
for the
second-
first 2 hits.
Yeah, for the
right,
second
then
2
I
hits,
need to be medium.
you
Yeah.
need to be medium range. So if it's in, you want to be max melee,
Okay.
as max melee as you can get without like it's a little
do you
bit dodgy.
Yeah. Do you see these 2 brackets I'm standing between? This one and
Uh-huh.
this one.
Yeah, the
Right
little
here is
angly
perfectly
dudes.
safe.
Okay.
Like right here is where I stand.
Okay.
And I just line myself with these 2 brackets, and you will be fine.
And for outside, I think it's just like here.
I mean, you can
Ish.
basically just stand in the same spot. But yeah, like
Mhm.
just around here.
Okay.
Yeah, because the second time it's the melee DPS that have to be in.
And we're
the-
intentionally being just on the very edge, like here.
Yeah, the
So
in
you shouldn't have a worry.
the
Alright,
in is
well,
much more dubious because it's a lot easier for the close people to accidentally clip somebody else. The fur people have an easier time.
Okay, well, let's see how I do seeing it again.
Yeah, I mean this is basically as far as we got.
Okay.
We got
We got a little bit beyond that, but
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
we still have kinks to work out with this mechanic.
God damn, she has a truck.
Needs wings.
Yep.
One needs simply make them.
front of box. Out, back of box. Supports out, DPS in. Clock spots. Narrowing.
This is in first.
Narrowing. A little bit closer, Brema. Yeah, right there.
Oh, is that Rudy?
One more time. Perfect. Just like that.
Okay.
Raid wide. Everyone else except you, Brema, gets south.
We'll be
It's
going
just
to
to keep-
one of the 2 corners that's not hit twice.
Yeah,
but
it's
only one.
Mouser again,
Yeah.
just with electricity instead of glass. 2 sisters at the same mechanic. One and 3. one, partners. Brema a little bit north side. Towards
Oh.
A. Sorry, we hadn't explained that.
Yeah.
This is a swap.
Yep.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Nothing fancy. It's just.
Alright, get to your clock spot, and you want to count how many times you're hit. And that's all you just need to bear in mind for now. One.
Longs go west.
Okay. Go ahead and jump.
West. West.
Yep. The number of times you get hit is the radius of the explosion around you.
Ah.
So
it's
what?
like the Titan bombs.
Yeah, this will make sense later, but so you want to pay attention to two things. One is whether you have a long or a short debuff, and then every one of those protean lines that hits you, you want to count. If you have a long timer, start your count at 1. If you have a short timer, count it at 0. So if you have a 0, you get hit, that's 1. You get hit, that's 2. If you have a long timer and you get hit, that's
It could be
2.
up to 3.
Yeah. So you always start at 1 at long, just because the longs will get hit unavoidably later on down the line. So you're always going to have a 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question: what's the debuff timers like? Or
So the debuff timers
44 and
are
24 seconds.
22,
and-
44? Okay.
there is a picture posted at 9 p.m. 9:13. I guess
It is the orange smiley face.
Yeah.
Copy link.
Okay.
Now that can be rotated any direction, but it's always that pattern. And this will happen twice, and it's the same for both, except long is replaced for short the second time.
Got it.
So
Okay. I see what's
for the
going on
first
here.
time, long will hide in that at the bottom of that upside down T.
It's like fuse field, kind of.
Yeah, and
Yes.
then tanks and healers, if they're exploding, they'll either go in that corner in the bottom if they're 3, or in that like nestled in that top of that cube
Yeah.
if they're 2.
And it's
And
always
are
split
we-
2 tanks, 2 healers for short and long each.
And we're orienting off of long.
Yeah,
off the
basically.
long.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Um,
will be north. Or,
Yeah,
Cool,
I will always be calling where the long is, and you orient around it.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then,
And you could just look for the side that has that pattern. You know,
Yeah.
a single safe
Where,
spot in
yeah.
the middle. Yeah, that's where the longs go, and then the shorts orient based off of it.
yeah, there'll be a
Okay, that makes
mechanic
sense.
after that, and then after that mechanic, it'll just be the same exact thing, except shorts hide up there and the longs explode.
Okay.
The mechanic
Makes
after
sense.
that is just a stack or spread. And if it's a stack, we have a weird way of handling it. But it's
Don't worry about that
consistent.
right now.
Well, so actually, I guess a question, because we've run across it twice. When we're all dodging, like the witch light,
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
stack or spread, where am I standing for that?
If
Okay,
you scroll
right
up,
above the
right above the
smiley
picture.
face.
Okay, so I went to the right spot instinctively the first time.
Yeah, main tank is in the correct corner but close to the center.
Yeah.
And then if it's a stack, you just stack with your normal partner, who is
Who would be keen?
so
Okay.
Keen is M2, so
Okay,
you would
cool.
just be
I step
shuffling
back,
towards
okay.
Keen. Keen shuffles towards you.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Okay,
stack
so we're
is
like meeting in the middle. Okay.
yeah, the stack is much more fertile, and this can be any corner, and we are just doing it relative towards facing the center of the corner.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah, like if you were facing the middle, Keen would be back and to your right.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I got it. Let's try another pull then.
Fighting McKnight has logged in.
And this is basically how far we got.
Okay, cool.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
We can
Ask figure out how to do my opener with this one.
You can actually
you're
start
playing.
real close into her.
Oh, that'll help.
Yeah, and her aggro range is very small.
Next pull, I'm gonna figure out where the edge is.
Dev can show you
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
high
wonderful.
accuracy.
It's where you live, on the edge.
Live on the edge.
His great wings. Ha! A wickedly
Fuck.
defied.
In back of box.
Oh my!
DPS in. Alright, go ahead and hop.
Yeah, sorry about that.
They're still in it, but for how long?
The asymmetry just bothers me.
Yeah.
Show me the secret.
Like,
Okay.
real,
Yeah.
real close.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so just like a step back from the circles. Okay, perfect. That's even better. Alright, cool. And is I have to worry about trying to dash so I don't pull her all over the place.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings. Ha! A
North,
wickedly defied.
front of box. Out, front of box. DPS in, supports out. Clock spots. Narrowing, so start in.
And they're done. Is it over already?
I don't think I was far out there, far enough out there, so
Yeah, I
I'll go
didn't
for
get hit
someone.
when I should have.
Go ahead and jump.
So somebody, one of the DPSs was too far
It was
out.
me.
Just to double check, like basically the outside of this marker is good for when I'm going outside of her hitbox for
Yep.
witch hunt.
Yes.
Oh, alright. That should be good.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings. Ha! A
Front of
wickedly
box.
defied.
Out, front, back of box. DPS out. Clock spots. widening, so start out. Start out, Royce.
Sorry.
And they're done. Is it over already? Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Raid wide.
They're still in it. But for
Everyone
how
else gets
long?
south.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
1 and 3. Three partners. Buster next. Alright. Get the clock spots. Count your hits. Note if you have a long or short debuff. West, longs west. Get east, spread.
Oh shit, spread. Fuck me.
It's okay.
And then longs or shorts
Oh, I
and
see.
east. Yeah.
Take this!
I'm in danger.
All right, so want to go over the so it doesn't matter for spread necessarily, but so after that mechanic, she's going to cleave half the arena. Every time she cleaves, she gets lightning balls over her head. 4 means partners, 8 means spread, and so we'll need to do a partners or a spread. The problem is with partners is this charges your cube, so you can't have and she targets all the longs with this rather than doing it based on rolls. So you can't have 2 longs partner with each other. So what we're doing is basically we're having set positions on the arena. So if you scroll down from the smiley face, basically for you, Brema, you're going to be in one of 2 locations. If your count is 3, you'll be north of the boss, and if your count is 2, you'll be south of the boss.
And this is
Okay.
always aligned north-south.
Yeah, because
This
you're
is for
doing a
partners.
swept move. Okay.
If it's spread, it's a little different.
If it's spread, we've just been YOLOing it. I don't know, but generally speaking, have like we can kind of like start in our normal partner positions based on what count we have, and then just separate. Have one person stay there and one person, go further. We just have to make sure you're on the correct side, that you're not getting cleaved. I did post an example picture a little bit further down of a spread.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, hold on. I was like, how does this work for partners? Because I was looking at the wrong image.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
top one is partners, bottom one.
So this is why the longs you
Okay.
add 1 to your number. So
Mhm.
if you only got hit once but you're a long, you are a 2. So for the stack, you do the 2 stack, and then the second time around for the mechanic, you do what the shorts would have done for the 2. Because by that point you are a 2. You have 1 added to you.
What was the name of that mechanic again?
The whole thing is called like lightning cage and electro something or another.
Electrogleam.
Electro Edge.
It's electro age into lightning cage, and then I think that spread is just whatever she calls her half arena cleave with that I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember the names of the mechanics in this fight.
That's fine. I just was I'm starting my post-it notes, so I just wanted to at least have something of a name and
Electro
descriptor. I just put lightning cage question mark for now, and I'll change
Yeah,
it
lightning
later.
cage is the smiley face.
Okay, cool.
Excuse me.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Top the box.
Front and out, back of box. Supports in, DPS out. Clock spots. Widening, so start out.
And they're down! Is it over already? They're back on their feet! Upgrade.
Everyone else south. Except Rema.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
2 and 3. Three, spread. Wrong corner sprawl.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're still in it, but for how long?
Clock spots. See what time. Let's see if you got the longer short timer. Count your hits. Lawns north. Get west.
Did not know if that was a spread or a.
Shorts east. Shorts east. Yeah.
Yeah, too many people under the boss.
I didn't know if it was a spread or a stack.
It was.
It was stacked.
It's a stack.
Okay.
Well, I think even regardless, you probably wouldn't want to be under the boss anyway.
I
What
was
your number, Miggy?
2. So I do want to be under the
He would
boss.
have been under the boss. Yeah, there was a 3-stack person who should have been outside.
Yeah, I was the short 3. So I was outside.
Yeah, I was 3 stacks, so I should have stayed out.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I got confused.
that's fine. We're still
How
learning.
dare you?
This is nothing personal, but I must have your
out, front of box. DPS out.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Widening, so start out. Let's just orient yourself.
But for how long?
Don't go too far out, Brema.
Yep, yeah.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
You gained that.
Go ahead and hop.
Oh dear! The challenger.
Remember,
has fallen down.
tanks are the closest for the first 2 hits. So we're, if it's widening to start with, then we're on the edge of the circle.
Got it. Yeah, I think I just misunderstood my positioning. So it's like so not here, but like here.
Yeah, like if it's widening, we start here and then move under the boss.
Mhm.
If it's narrowing, we start under the boss and then move right here.
That's here. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I would recommend starting out is, especially for the very first one, try and pay very close attention to the AoE circle, because the size of the circle is the same for in and out.
Mm-hmm.
If it's out, then the safe zone for in is the exact same size. So you can eventually you'll kind of internalize the spot, unless you're like me and you've completely forgotten it and have to relearn it again.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just still getting the hang of that position. The rest of them I think I've got. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings. Ha! A wicked
Front of box. In front of box.
Right.
DPS out. Clock spots. Widening, so start out. Out.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Alright, I have to swing over towards.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Alright. Everyone else gets south. So Brema.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
1 and 3.
2 and 3.
Or 2 and 3, sorry. 3. Spread. Gotta be in the corner for that king.
Invuln this.
Yep, I am.
Nice.
They're back on their feet. What grit?
Yeah, that was dumb.
Hot spots.
I did I had too much faith.
Spots. Brema, you just stay south.
How's this?
Okay.
through Long's south. Get east.
Stack.
A little further in, Mickey, if you could.
Shorts east.
I think we're dead. Oh no, we're not.
Button, god damn it.
Probably. This hits a lot, so all the met. Just because people are dead. It's not that threatening people are alive. I was just scared because 2 people were dead.
It's okay. I can use Dark Missionary in this fight.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm going towards King.
Hey, it's gun.
Is it?
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
2, 3.
I'm going towards Voice. No, I'm dying.
Is this lightning rampant?
Kind of.
Oh no.
Reminding me of the black and white from
You have a
she's-
debuff, by the way.
Yeah, she's got different polarization.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and an in. Oh, there was a donut in there too.
That
Don't worry about
might-
that right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
don't worry about
yeah
it.
we're still cleaning up the other one.
Yeah, if you don't mind, Miggy, if you have to be like middle for partners, like
Be
way middle.
close, yeah. Closer.
Although, worrying slightly, did anybody survive that hit?
Which hit?
When she shot her cannon?
No, all of us died because
Okay.
half of us were already dead.
I just wasn't paying attention, that's all.
I could have, I think, with a shield or mitigation.
I mean, I instantly died, so
This is nothing personal, but I must have your
I might have been on the wrong side of the cannon, but still.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Just the me saying, "You son of a bitch, I have to play as Alpha now."
Front of box. Front of box. In front of box. DPS out. Clock spots. Narrowing, so start in.
Oh my! The challenger went down.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was my fault.
I've got him.
Raid wide.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Everyone else gets south.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
4 and 1. One. Partners. Mister. Clock spots. Check your timer,
How's this?
and then count your hits. Longs north. East side.
Spread.
Spread. Shorts west. Long spread to the corners.
Hey,
You're a little bit slow, Brema.
Yeah, no, I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah, I was just letting you know that's what happened there. Go ahead and hop.
So after the first set of explosion gets off, everybody should try and center up or
Yeah.
get closer to the center. Being prepared for the cleave. Depending on where you are at and where the, like, if we're starting north, south, east, west, you may have to run across the arena to get to your proper spot. It is safe to move as soon as the big purple squares come out.
And for the spread, Brema, you would have been north.
I will have you clarify that later because that does not currently
Okay.
make sense to me. Don't explain it right now.
I'm not.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
She's grown wings! Ha! Oh,
North,
look at
front of box. Out, back of box. DPS in. Clock spots. Narrowing, so start in.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're still in it, but for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
2 and
One.
4.
1 and 4.
1 and 4. 4. Partners. Buster. Clock spots.
How's this?
Longs east. Bread.
Spread.
Shorts north. Perfect.
Take that!
phase.
Alright. Are people with Olesh, are you able to call what direction this is early or not?
No. Oh, you mean the shot?
Cleave,
Yeah, a little.
Do it because do it as soon as you can. 'Cause
I'll
it
I'll
hurts.
try to.
Go right.
Yep.
Alright, we want tanks to be in front of each side. So whatever side you're on, tank be in front. You want to be opposite colored.
That's spicy.
Somebody was on the wrong side.
I mean, there
we're
was
calling it
nothing
on the
to
fly. It's fine.
Yeah, we don't know how this mechanic works yet. I know a little bit about it, like that there are colors, but yeah, I don't know, Brain Amp, if that was any faster than you.
No, that was about as fast.
Okay.
It does call it out faster in the normal, but I guess not here.
Who?
Just wanted.
What? Jackbot or?
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead, Burma.
You're good. I wanted to double check for the widening, narrowing, which light. When I'm dodging out from the inside, this spot is good both for when I'm close and middle, or should I be a step back?
After we've taken our first two hits, we want to be on the edge of this circle.
Got it. Okay, so close. I'm in kind of by the dots, out or mid on the outside. Got it. That's where I got confused earlier.
Yeah.
There are three distances. As a tank, you only care about close or mid.
Right.
And
Now I
the
got
first
that
two,
part.
you're close, and then second two, you're mid.
Yeah, I just misunderstood where safe was for me.
Yeah, close
for
is
basically out. So
close is inside the circle. Mid is on the edge of the circle.
got it. That makes more sense. Okay, now I won't fuck that up probably.
Yeah, and that north thing. When we spread, that was what I meant. Is you just go north. Like,
since the cleave is always like true north based, like east or west cleaves, you can always ensure you'll just go sort of north to A, and you just pick whichever side is safe.
Even if I'm two?
Yeah,
if it's a spread, you are always going to take the north spot.
The spread doesn't matter. For the
okay, so those positions are only for when you call
only if
partner.
it's a stack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the stacks, that builds up charge in a weird way.
I get that. Okay, that also was where I was confused. Got it. All right.
And Royce.
I like this fight.
I'm absolutely calling like the big laser thing, lightning rampant, just for Matterant's reaction.
It's like a 14-minute fight. Try not to give Matterant PTSD before the next phase.
No, we want to.
What was the name of like the red and blue birds mechanic?
Fucking. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because that's more of what it reminds me of.
North, front of box. Don't know why I keep saying north. Out, front, back of box, back of box. Supports out, DPS in. Clock spots. Narrowing, so start in.
And they're down! Is it over already? They're back on their feet! What grit?
Brahma, did you get clipped by mine?
I have no idea.
The stumps are wider than they look, so it's kind of easy to get clipped by them. 4. One partners. Buster. Clock spots.
How's this?
Longs north. Get east.
Spread.
Spread.
Oh my! Challenger went down hard.
Shorts west. Yeah.
Take this!
I was on the
Sorry.
wrong side.
People
I
were
know.
dead.
No, I was going to clarify. Dev, you will be out.
Oh, okay. That
No.
was not what we had done previously, but sure.
For that, we're just having Morgana go out.
Okay.
Yeah, she always takes the further out position, and Keen always takes the underneath the boss
Okay.
position.
Yeah.
I did not realise since Keen had been going out previously.
Yeah. Keen will be in the middle of the T, and Morgana / UDev
Yeah.
or
Not a problem. Just
I
didn't realise.
realize that.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the lead!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
North, front of box. I'm just gonna keep calling it north. In front of box. Supports in. Clock spots. Widening, so start out. Good. Everyone else south.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
That pun is eventually going to murder me.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
1 and 4.
1-4?
1-4, yeah. 1 partners. Buster. Clock spots. Look at your debuff. Debuff.
How's this?
belongs east. Yeah,
Spread?
east. Spread. Shorts west. Good.
Stack.
That was stack.
Sorry about that.
Very good.
All right.
We'll get that
so
pattern figured out eventually.
the short version for the first part of this is you're going to get a colored debuff. She's going to shoot a laser of the color, north or south. You need to get hit by the opposite color, and the tanks need to be in front. The tanks will have two different colors.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Right.
That skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Oh,
I
oh,
see.
This is. You could call it high concept. You can call it Hello World.
But we'll worry
Do
about
not
that
stress
next
about
time.
it. It's the end of raid.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's every time she hits you with the laser, it gives you a debuff
Okay, that's cool.
that we have to resolve. It's extremely easy to resolve, or at least conceptually, after we
Yeah.
practice it a bit.
You're gonna have 4 different things to pay attention to, which sounds like a lot, but it's Hello World again. I know, Brema, you weren't around when we did Hello World, but
I've done Hello World though, so
Yeah.
I did it when I did the blue the first time.
yeah, this fight isn't that hard. It's just going to be more of an endurance test because no door boss, no checkpoint.
Mm.
And the thing is, every time it hits you with the laser, it gives out one of 4 different debuffs, and it's just every time you get hit by a laser, you get a different one of those debuffs, but it's the same mechanic every time. It's just where you stand during that mechanic changes.
Mhm.
But yeah. And that is also more or less the end of phase 1. She does like one more thing. It's pretty minor. It's like a flamethrowers with a bait in it, sort of. I'm explaining that badly, but yeah, there's one more mechanic that's
that's well.
less complex, and then phase 2.
I mean,